The first question is, has this vehicle been in an accident? This is the first question and the most important question you could ask about any used vehicle you're looking at, because accidents are the number one detractor of value on a used car and will absolutely affect the resale of that vehicle for the rest of its lifetime. So if it's been in an accident and you don't know about it and you buy the car, when you go to trade it in somewhere, we're going to find out about it and we're going to give you less money for that car had it not been in an accident. You want to know up front. Does that mean you shouldn't buy an accident vehicle? Absolutely not. You can buy an accident vehicle. You should just pay less for that vehicle than the same vehicle, same year, make, model, kilometers of a vehicle that hasn't been an accident. The second question is, what is the registration history of this vehicle? Where has this car been registered? Has this car been registered to a daily rental company? Has this car been registered out of province? Is there any claims on the registration that you should know about? Is somebody owe money on this vehicle that that has not paid for it? Is there a lien on this vehicle? So you absolutely want to look into the registration history. That's the second question. The third question is, how many owners? Here at our dealership, it's usually, the answer is typically one or two, and we know the owner. We like to buy trade-ins. That's usually a one owner type scenario. Again, you can buy a vehicle that's been owned by three people, but you want to know who those three parties were, and it'd be great if you could get the service history, which leads me to the fourth question, which is, what is the service history of this vehicle? You want to see the service history of a vehicle, especially if it's more than 3 years old. You really want to see the service history of the vehicle, because that's when maintenance issues start to pop up, and not repairs are required, but maintenance is required, and you want to know if the previous owner maintained their vehicle. If they maintain their vehicle, that probably says that, they were careful with it and they drove it a different way and they cared for it in a different way than if they only did oil changes and don't really have records of that. Another reason you want the service history is because without the service history, if there's any warranty coverage left on the vehicle, it could affect that. So if you can't prove that it was maintained properly according to the manufacturer's guidelines, then you could be in a situation where the warranty is no longer valid. So you really wanted to see the service history, and if you can, get a copy of the records. Fifth and finally, you want to ask about any warranty coverage that exists on this vehicle, because that's a huge benefit to you as a used car buyer. If this vehicle comes equipped with a warranty coverage, then that's peace of mind that you really want to keep in mind, and it adds value to the car. So it may affect the price because it has that warranty coverage, but it may be and also very valuable to you as the potential buyer to know that there is warranty coverage. And so you would want to inquire about, does this car come equipped with any warranty coverage? And if the answer is no, it doesn't, is it eligible for any warranty coverage? And that's a benefit of buying a car at a dealership, is because they can offer you a warranty on that used car that will protect you for years to come of that purchase. So those are the 5 questions that I would recommend you ask when buying a used car. Those are the questions we ask when we're buying a used car, and we buy used cars every day here at the dealership. Those are the standard questions that we're going to ask you before we take your vehicle in on trade, and I highly recommend that you ask them as well.